Once upon a time, in the grand halls of a mighty king's court, there lived a minister so clever that his wisdom was like a shining beacon. He had an answer for every puzzle, a fix for every crisis, and the king never made a single important decision without first whispering, "What do you think, my trusted advisor?" This made the other courtiers green with envy. They whispered behind his back, plotting ways to dim his glow, but the minister paid them no mind. He was too busy being indispensable. One sunny morning, as the court buzzed with nobles and advisors, the king turned to the minister with a sly grin. "Ah, my brilliant minister," he boomed, "you're sharper than a falcon's talon. But your son, he's as foolish as a donkey in a library. No sense at all." The minister's face flushed with shock and a flicker of anger. He bowed deeply, but couldn't hold back. "Your Majesty, with all due respect, why do you say such a thing? My son? Foolish? Pray explain this to your humble servant." The king chuckled, stroking his beard. "Ha ha! Every single morning when I ride out to greet the people in the bustling market square, there he is, your boy, lingering among the crowd. I call him over, hold up 2 gleaming coins, one of pure gold, the other of bright silver, and I ask him plainly, 'Which is more valuable, lad, gold or silver?' And every time, without fail, he picks the silver and declares it the winner. Ha ha! Can you imagine? The whole court heard about it and couldn't stop laughing." The courtiers erupted in snickers and guffaws, their eyes gleaming with glee at the minister's embarrassment. He felt a knot twist in his stomach, but said nothing. With a stiff bow, he excused himself and hurried straight home, his mind racing like a chariot in full gallop. Bursting into his son's modest chamber, the minister demanded, "Tell me, boy, which metal is truly more valuable, gold or silver?" The young man looked up from his scrolls with a calm smile. "Why, father, gold, of course. It's the king of metals." The minister's eyes widened. "Then why, in heaven's name, do you tell the king the opposite every day? You say silver is better. You've made me the laughingstock of the court." The son leaned back, his eyes twinkling with mischief. "Ah, father, let me paint the picture for you. Every morning, as the king parades through the market to meet his subjects, he summons me with a wave, places 2 coins before me, 1 silver, 1 gold, and says, 'Choose the more valuable one, my young friend.' I always reach for the silver, hold it high, and proclaim, 'Silver is the true treasure.' The king throws his head back and roars with laughter, slaps me on the back, and rides off delighted." The minister threw up his hands. "But why? Why pick the silver when you know better? Today, because of your antics, the entire court mocked me." The son stood up, a secretive grin spreading across his face. "Come with me, father." He led the minister to a dusty corner of the room and flung open a heavy wooden chest. Inside, it sparkled like a pirate's hoard, hundreds upon hundreds of silver coins, piled high and gleaming in the sunlight, streaming through the window. The minister gasped, his jaw dropping. "By the gods, where did all these come from?" The son laughed softly, scooping up a handful and letting them clink through his fingers. "These, dear father, are my daily rewards from the king himself. Every time I choose the silver and play the fool, he tosses me one as a jest. But here's the clever twist. The day I finally pick the gold and give him the right answer, the game ends. No more questions, no more laughs, no more coins raining into my pocket. He enjoys the show. He thinks I'm the village idiot, and it brightens his mornings. Why would I trade my steady stream of silver for one fleeting moment of wisdom? It's like swapping a river for a single drop." The minister stared at the overflowing chest, then at his son, his heart swelling with a pride deeper than the ocean. In that that moment, he saw the truth. His boy wasn't foolish at all. His wisdom was a quiet river, flowing unseen, while others chased flashy waterfalls. The world might call him crazy for his choices, but only the truly wise could grasp the genius behind them. Friends, have you ever noticed how some folks make a grand spectacle of the tiniest tasks, puffing up like peacocks, yet others quietly achieve wonders, letting their deeds speak louder than any trumpet? If deep down you know your path is true, then let the whispers of fool or madman roll off like morning dew. The world has a habit of labeling what it can't comprehend as crazy, but those who understand, they see the brilliance shining through. If this tale of hidden wisdom warmed your heart and sparked a little fire in your soul, do me a favor and hit that follow button right now. I've got a treasure trove of more wisdom tales waiting, stories of clever twists, timeless lessons, and laughs that linger long after the last word. Stay tuned, stay inspired, be patient in the storms, grateful for the sunshine, and always keep marching forward on your own extraordinary path. I'll see you in the next one.